Hey everyone. So it's the beginning of October. I'm going to be doing October predictions today. And then I have a few oracle cards and a message from your guides. So let's get started. I've picked 3 cards from my 78 Stories deck. We have the Page of Coins, the 6 of Coins, and the 2 of Wands. Okay. So important things to know about your October right off the bat. I don't see any swords here, so I feel like people are of sound mind and body, and you're thinking clearly, you're making good decisions for yourself. The swords aren't represented here as an issue in any way, so I feel like it's going to be a good month of, a lot of positive thinking and good decision making and good communication. So that's first thing. The other thing I don't see is cups. So with cups, I feel like you're in a good place emotionally. You're fulfilling yourself with self-love, but you're also fulfilling it with friends and family and whatever you have. You may have a significant other in your life as well. Everything might just seem pretty well balanced in the emotional department. So that's great. It sounds like it's going to be a very fun October. It's good whenever our heart and our mind are kind of balanced and even. It's a great place to be when you have that stability. So with that in mind, let's look at what we do have. We have the Page of Coins, and so what can I predict? Okay, there's going to be a lot of coffee drinking. I'm looking at the pictures because literally these pictures will tell me stories. Some of you may be working. It's that time of year. Things are going to start getting busier for those of you that work in the industry. When I say industry, I mean like food service, or you work at Starbucks or something like that. That time of year where everybody wants that pumpkin spiced crap or whatever. I mean, sorry if you like it. I don't mind it sometimes, but it's like, it's not my favorite. I'm kind of sick of pumpkin. I mean, if I make anything, it's going to be pumpkin bars, okay? Those are very cake-like, and the cream cheese icing is delicious. So you might be making these drinks. It's that time of year when you're going to do a lot of baking. October, we're not even to the major holidays yet, but Halloween is a major holiday. I want to give it a shout out because I know how many people love Halloween. I mean, it's become a huge thing. People are decorating for it just like they decorate for Christmas. You can get a Halloween tree instead of a Christmas tree. But it's that time of year that people start drinking warm beverages. You've got your hot cocoa and your hot coffee and hot apple cider, like all those delicious things. But you're also baking, doing a lot of baking. I mean, apples are really popular right now. Not just caramel apples, but, making apple baked goods. If you're not into that, it's not my biggest thing. But I do like to have stuff once in a while with it. I don't mind it. But I'm really into cinnamon right now. Like, you really like the cinnamon? So I just feel like you're going to be getting a lot of coffee right now, and you're going to be out wanting to try all of these things. Every restaurant, okay, they always put out like their specialty drinks and specialty food items like when it comes to that time of year. So I can see you guys like going out and testing all the great drinks and the food. You might be going, this card screams to me like the Page of Coins. You guys are going to spend a lot of time with friends, with family, significant other, going out to like I just think of standing in line getting hot cocoa while I'm waiting in the bigger line to go on like a haunted hayride, or you go to those haunted houses. You probably wouldn't want a hot drink in your hand if you go to one of those where you have to like sign a waiver or they tell you that they're going to grab you. They're not really supposed to do that anymore. Some places still do, but it's going to be scary. They start with the chainsaw behind you and you want to run. Those haunted forests and things like that. Yeah, you guys, I can already say that a lot of you, if you're really into that, you're going to be watching the scary movies. Some of you are going to bonfires, Halloween parties. You don't have to save it all for the end. You got a whole month. Football season is here, so a lot of you will be doing that as well. So I see a lot of fun in the first card, a lot of socializing, and just enjoying the fall time, the season, the weather, just the camaraderie with other people at this time of year, and then doing all the fun stuff and the scary stuff. It's just perfect for that. Go on those ghost tours. Those are fun. You should definitely do it. I highly recommend it. You can learn a lot, and sometimes you can pick stuff up, and don't forget to take pictures. And I say that as a paranormal investigator. It's a big time of year for those of us, because this is when they always, want this stuff to be popular, but it's technically, it's all year round. Let me look at the next one. Okay, that was your Page of Coins. So now we're at the 6 of Coins. Six of Coins is all about that reciprocal. It's going to be a really great time of giving and receiving. And what you give, you receive tenfold. I love saying that because I really hope that me actually putting the words out there will bring you tenfold. Just like I hope it will bring it to me. And I wish you all a lot of good luck and a lot of generosity, because this is that time of year as we go in, and it's probably going to get stronger as we go into November, December. But October is that time where everybody's just feeling good, because this is like the start. October 1st, boom. Suddenly we're into the holiday season. That's when they all start. They all start so early. All the stores putting out the stuff. It's already out there. You guys know. But some of you may be donating to charity. This is a time of, we talk about spring cleaning, but I think there's a fall cleaning too. Because before you want to bring in all this new stuff, for Christmas or having people over, you want to make sure that you kind of clean house, and you might want to get rid of some of your more summery things. So it might be time to start donating those bags of clothes. I see a lot of you donating. Donating to whatever your local thrift store is, or whatever store is close to you. It could be a Goodwill, it could be a Salvation Army, something. And some of you will donate to special charities, like the one that you donate your work clothes to, because it gives a work outfit for someone to go interview in, and they can wear it to work if they get a job. I love that. Or women in shelters, men and women who might be in shelter, whether it's homeless or women who are getting away from a domestic violence situation. There are maybe some men too. But you can donate your clothes, and sometimes there's children in those shelters that need clothes as well. So I can see a lot of people donating to charity, cleaning out stuff. You're going to be giving away, donating things, but you could be giving to special causes. But I want to say some of you are volunteering, and you may volunteer to make meals or serve homeless or do something. There's a lot of different ways you can do that. A lot of people prepackage meals and different things to hand out. And it just depends. And, I just want to say that there is a lot of horrible things, like with Hurricane Helene. It's been a lot. Oh gosh, I can't even get into it. I mean, Florida's taken the brunt of the damage, but there is a lot of stuff that's going on. Not just Georgia taking damage in Florida, but what was it? Was it Kentucky? I wasn't sure. Tennessee and Virginia, North Carolina. Like, there's a lot of states along the coast there that have just been hit so hard with this hurricane, tornadoes, flooding. They need a lot of stuff. So if you're going to donate, they probably could use gloves, and they might need blankets. They might need batteries, and they definitely would probably, water. I was thinking water. Yeah, if you could donate packages of water. If you're someone that drives and donates, or a place you could drop off for someone to take a truck there, definitely do that. I think that's a great thing to do, and those people could really use our help. So I see October being big for that, especially since, hurricane season isn't over, and there's already other hurricanes taking aim. So, if you can donate, because some people, it's going to be hit over and over again, or it could be hitting in a different place, and they just really could use our help. There's just so much natural disasters happening right now, which I predicted it was going to be kind of a wild season. And I was like, it can't be just spring. This can be year round. Look at us. We're in September, but definitely is hurricane season. But it's not just here. I'm seeing stuff worldwide, volcanoes are exploding, they're just going off everywhere. And it's not, some of them I read somewhere that a volcano became reactivated. So there's flooding in other countries and stuff too. So just keep in mind. And then we have the Two of Wands. And so the Two of Wands might speak to, you guys are making plans. You might be wanting to travel or move somewhere. I won't say it's permanent, but from the pictures, I'm going to say that the Two of Wands can also be you're making these decisions. I see someone getting online and you might be meeting somebody long distance, like 90 Day Fiance, not like that, but it could be. If you're the type to do that, but you might be getting online and meeting groups on there to help out. And then let me see. But I see that, and somebody could be busy doing a lot of work in October. Maybe you work at a business or a company where it gets busier during this time of year. Some people, it gets busier as soon as fall hits or winter hits. So, and then there's some people that are busy during the summer. So it just depends. You might have a seasonal type job. So I could see you doing a lot of stuff like that. But she's got this little heart. So I feel like some of you it may not have meant to be this way, but you get online to do one thing and you end up in some chat rooms and you end up meeting somebody and then you end up with a pen pal or you're talking to somebody. I mean, you could be one of those people that, you could be a pen pal to like somebody in the military overseas. There's also, if you go to Crown Royal, go to the website and see if you can find it, but you can donate a little snack pack or it's some type of, I forgot what they call the package, but they'll send the care package to someone in the military, each person, and each person can go in, sign up, and you get to pick 4 items out of the list of snacks to send to a soldier. So if you can do it, it's completely free. I believe it was Crown Royal. I've done it twice, 2 years in a row now, and I'm really happy I got to do it. If I could do it over and over again, I probably would. But if the more people that do it, the more soldiers that get served. So if you want to get on and do that, that's great. Go ahead. Man, I'm going on 11 minutes. I was going to try to keep this short. Typical Julie. Okay. So I'm going to look at your oracle cards now. So let's see. What do you need to know for October? For some of you, commitment. Commit to this next stage in your development, and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form. Okay, so that's good, so committing to your project or committing to a relationship, committing to something. Whatever you're committing to, go all the way. Next stage, this is the next cycle, so it's going to bring you some fulfillment somehow. And maybe a surprise, who knows? And then I pulled this oracle. This is from my new mythology oracle. It's number 3. It's Hera. It's funny because Hera was married to Zeus. And number 3 kind of represents the Empress, that number. And the 3s can be a crowd. But, we talked about you meeting somebody. Keywords are compassion, nurturing, alpha female energy. Hera's basically representing that Empress energy right now. But it's also like, stick to who you are authentically. Just be yourself. If you are meeting somebody online, make sure you vet them as best you can. If they say who they say they are, you should be fine. But always check and make sure. You want to know who you're talking to. And if this is a family member or you just want to be careful, especially if it's a younger one, make sure that it's legit. I've met some great people online and I've got friends all over, and then I've met some people not so great. So it goes both ways. But stay in that energy and you should attract wonderful things. Stay compassionate, stay nurturing. That's going to be, that's the big vibe for October. That's what we want to do because there's a lot going on in the world and we want to keep putting that love and compassion out there. And then lastly, what do your guides say? Here's your advice for October. Speak up. Voices cause change. So if you've got something you believe in, speak up. October's all going to be about, representing what you believe in, donating to those charities. You want to do the breast cancer run, please do. I will say myself, I just had to have my mammogram, and I don't mind saying it on here because they want me to come back. They thought they found something on there, and I have to come back later on in October and have some more imaging and ultrasound done. It can be scary. I've had some things in the past that I've had to deal with unexpectedly, and so with my history, it's just better to get checked out. So always be safe, and if you know somebody who's gone through breast cancer, any cancer for that matter, go out. The breast cancer walk or run, go do it. Do it for them. Do it for yourself. But make a difference in October. So good luck and have fun for your October. Until next time, everybody.